You cannot deny the fact that robots have become a huge part of everyone's lives right now. Everything you use, wear, and even eat might have been made by a robot, whether it be a device or a component. From dishwasher to waiter, manufacturing to decomposing, there are so many robots right now in the world. But in today's video, we're going to talk about some of the best robots made in the United Kingdom. So watch this video till the end. Hey everyone, welcome to AI Future Life, a perfect channel for everything about the innovation in AI. Hit the like and subscribe button, and don't forget to press the bell icon to never miss an update from us. And with that being said, let's begin. Deep within robotics labs around the world, a new generation of intelligent machines is teaching itself how to breed and evolve. In much the same way as humans, these robots were able to give birth to new versions of themselves, each one better than the previous one. Scientists believe that one day they may be able to help save humanity through their precision, efficiency, and creativity. The idea of robot evolution doesn't sound like something out of a science fiction novel, but it is an area that has been studied since 1949, when mathematician John von Neumann showed that a machine could reproduce itself. Currently, British engineers are leading a global effort in order to make the dream a reality. The University of York, Edinburgh Napier University, and the University of the West of England, in addition to Vrije Universiteit, Amsterdam, have spent almost 4 years and almost £2 million of government funds working on the first fully autonomous system to design and build robot colonies. In the future, such robots may be sent into space for the purpose of exploring distant planets and creating extraterrestrial habitats for humans to live in. Alan Winfield, professor of robot ethics at University of the West of England, suggests that a good metaphor for what we're doing is that we're breeding robots. We typically breed robots to do a particular function well, so it might be search and rescue or exploration. The idea is that two robots suited to a certain environment will combine their genes, or their computer code, in this case, to produce a 3D printed robot child that has the best features of both parents. The system basically combines the DNA of two successful parent robots to create the design for a new child robot, then prints out all the parts and assembles it entirely by itself without any human involvement whatsoever, says Professor Emma Hart, Chair of Natural Computation at Edinburgh Napier University. Robofab is a fully autonomous system created as part of the Autonomous Robot Evolution (ARE) project. Each robot it produces has a digital clone that goes through rapid evolution in a simulated world, while its physical counterpart is tested in a real-world environment. After 3D printing the new generations of robots, their features are combined from virtual mothers and physical fathers, as well as from two virtual parents or two physical parents. Hart says all of that could take place in a factory-like box. He explained that if you send a factory to space, rather than designing your robot in advance and hoping it works when you get there, you could allow it to design robots, build them, and test them while in space. It would recycle ones that don't work, and then regenerate new robots that are better than the previous generation. Similarly, Cambridge University has created a mother robot that can create its own children, test their performance, and then modify their design. Those techniques could be used for everything from exploring Mars to mining asteroid and building lunar habitats without involving humans. NASA already sits on the advisory board of the ARE project and has been exploring the potential of the technology. As part of the team's first application on Earth, they intend to use robots to help clean up nuclear waste in the UK. Researchers hope that self-replicating robots will also help in search and rescue missions and during deep-sea dives to assemble offshore oil rigs. However, there are major challenges to overcome. Currently, about 6 robots can be printed every day, each utilizing pre-made sensors wired into a rigid skeleton. There are times when the machine's arms struggle to connect some sensors to the batteries, resulting in tangled wiring in the need for human intervention. And these issues could soon be resolved by rapid advances in 3D printing, automated assembly, materials science, and batteries, which could result in a machine that would be superior to any existing Mars rover. As an example, 3D printers, once used to fabricate low-quality plastic prototypes, are increasingly capable of printing metal. This would allow robots to integrate the wiring into the printing process. In the meantime, lighter sensors and batteries have the potential to enable the creation of micro-robots small enough to explore delicate features on Mars, or to crawl into tight spaces during search and rescue missions. Winfield says what he really wants to do is to create soft robots. He said, "Imagine evolving something like an octopus that literally has no bones. I mean, that adds a whole other dimension of difficulty, because things that are soft are harder to control." But Winfield is concerned about artificial intelligence, AI. According to him, we've already achieved and gone beyond the point where we can understand how an AI works, and that's a problem. He said, "As an engineer, you want to be able to understand what you've built. It might be okay in the lab, but I think it would be very dangerous to do in the real world. You never know quite what's going to happen." A well-known AI engineer and author of the book In Our Own Image, George Zarkadakis, believes that machine learning is a necessary evil if humans are ever going to be able to terraform the surface of a planet for human settlement. According to him, how much control do we have of the robots? It's an engineering question that should be answered. Let's say, for instance, we send robots to the asteroid belt to mine an asteroid. What if, in the course of their evolution, they find the best way to do their work is to throw an asteroid into the path of the Earth's orbit? Could we stop it? He said, "Ultimately, it is up to the world to decide whether the benefits of creating self-replicating machines outweighs the risks of doing so. For our survival, we may have to depend on robot colonies if we are ever going to live on a planet other than the Earth." Next up, we have Amica. Robotics engineers from Cornwall have recently unveiled Amica, a human-like android robot that was made with the help of artificial intelligence. In the company's most recent promotional video, Amica can be seen in what seems to be a state of awakening, looking at its hands before looking at its camera. Over 10 million views of the Engineered Arts' 40-second clip have already been accumulated since it was released. Amica has been designed with a grey-colored skin and has gender-neutral and race-neutral characteristics. In a statement, the company describes the humanoid robot as the world's most advanced, human-shaped robot. Many viewers were surprised by how realistic and human-like the character of Amica was. According to some writers, even though they are supposed to fear and be skeptical of artificial intelligence, this was the first humanoid android that has not scared them out. In the short preview, the android appears to extend his or her hands, admiring the combination of ligaments, mechanical limbs, actuators, and sensor arrays that make up the structure of the android. According to Will Jackson, founder of Engineered Arts, human-like robots were made to interact with people. Using its facial expressions, it provides an incredible high-bandwidth communication tool. That is why a team of developers developed expressive robots. Jackson says the team was trying to create a gender and race-neutral product because they focused on creating something that had the basic characteristics of human beings and expressions without anything overlaid, hence the grey face. Approximately 15 years have passed since Amica was first conceived. For the past decade, Engineered Arts has designed and manufactured humanoid entertainment robots for theme parks, businesses, and science centers. Amica is currently available for rental or purchase. Jackson, however, believes that the humanoid is the perfect platform for testing artificial intelligence, AI. Engineered Arts is hoping that the recently unveiled humanoid android robot, Amica, will give people a glimpse into the future when it makes its official debut later this year. And that's it for today's video. Let us know your thoughts on these upcoming robotics in the comments. And don't forget to press that thumbs button and also subscribe to the channel for more such content. And we'll catch you in the next one. Until then, peace.